Hello guys! In this video, we will be looking into how we can create a urban zone using Twinmotion. So this is the first page you see when you open up Twinmotion, and here we've got the library as well, where we can get all our materials into our render file. Now first, let's put a city into the Twinmotion. So to do that, head over into this panel and click on populate. Once you click on it, you get these three options here. To create a city, we have to select urban. And this will give us a urban street map where you can find any location around the world and pick it as your city. And it will give the 3D version of it into Twinmotion. So this is very handy to do some very quick renders. So let's go with Melbourne CBD, and it should just show up here. And we just zoom out and go with any location we would like. Let's go with a bit urban. Let's go near Epworth Hospital. Alright, let's do this area with a bit of roads, a bit of urban space, and some buildings as well. So once you're happy with it, you can also change the shape of this as well if you don't want some certain things. So, and once you're happy with that, just go into the download and place option. And that will just download the area for us and upload it into Twinmotion. So just bear with it. It may take a couple of minutes. Since I've chosen a small area, it doesn't take too long for it to download for me. Amazing. So let's look at how this looks. So this is what we are working with. So we've got that urban space here with some greenery and some buildings. Let's add a few trees along this street. Amazing. To do that, we will have to go into the library section and click on vegetation. And once you click on the vegetation, you'll get all sorts of ways you can add for your urban space. So we've got landscape. If you click on that, you can have flat grass or rocky vegetation. Let's go with trees at the moment. And let's choose a big tree. Let's go with this one. So once you are happy with the tree, you click and drag it into your workspace. Let's start with here and just add as many as you'd like. I will try to create a nice urban space that we can look into. So Twinmotion is also quite good with lighting as well. As you can see, the shadows coming from the buildings and the trees, so it gives you a bit more of a realistic effect. And let's look here. Amazing. And now let's add some small trees as well. Alright, let's go with the sweet cherry tree. So you click, hold, and drag it into the workspace. Alright, let's look into this one tree here as an example. So the sizes can also be changed, as well as the season of the trees and how they might look like in certain seasons. So for example, if you look into the sweet cherry tree option, you can see that if I decrease the age, the tree shrinks, meaning it's younger. And if we make the age bigger, it becomes a lot bigger. So it's an old tree. So let's keep this to 50 and let's see how it looks in different seasons. So in winter, you see that there's no leaves. And then in autumn, you can see the color of the leaves has changed. In summer, it's green, some berries as well, some cherries. So all these are quite detailed, which is nice to have. And this is how the space is looking like. Let's try to populate this with some cars and some people. So let's go back into the library section and head over to vehicles. And let's add some cars first. And just drag any car you like and you can rotate it. You are able to rotate using this black dash underneath, and you just drag it to where you'd like and move it by clicking onto that yellow area. So you click on it and it becomes orange, and then that's when you're able to move it. Alright, and now we can add some buses here as well. So let's just add one of these. One here. And let's do one of this. At the back there. And lastly, let's add some people to create a bit more of an environment for these spaces. Let's do a group of people, and we can probably put them on the side of the road. So drag and drop there, and you can see them as well there, and there's movement as well, which is quite nice. We can also add some kids playing in there. Alright, let's add some individual people. Let's work with any person. And let's also add some people on the other side of the road. Alright, let's see what else we can have that might be good in terms of this model. So let me see, you can search some objects in the library as well. So I would like to see if there's any crossing. No. which is fine. So let's just head over to the materials and see what else we can add in there too. So let's do maybe a footpath. Let's change the color where the pedestrians are at the moment. Let's go with this. See how that looks. Let's play around with some of this as well. And this is how you can create a urban space in Twinmotion.